Okay. Okay. So basically, today I plan on going through this lovely, lovely place. Yeah, I just looked up Antivaxx because there's some great things in here. Lord. Facebook friend who posted that germs are not the problem. At my stupid idiot friend who posted that germs are not the problem that causes the flu and that building your immunity naturally is the real answer. Is that why millions of people died? By building their immunity naturally? Great job. If you're anti-vax and you see me making fun of anti-vax people, I just want to say that I'm talking about you personally, and I hope you're offended because you're fucking stupid. Hey, don't tell me there's no more. I just scrolled all the way to the bottom, honestly, for no reason. Dangerous, unlicensed treat. Your fave is an anti-vaxxer. Elf with a Oh, honey. No, Morty's not. Stop doing that to people. Oh, Lord. Laying bare the ignorance and stupidity of the anti-vax movement for the world to be. Anti-vax Valentine's Day cards. Love is in the air, and so is the measles virus. Roses are red, violets are blue. I've got the measles, and now you do too. You're hot. Must be your measles. You make me weak in the knees. Or maybe that's just the polio. Tonight, it's me and you, baby. Because we're quarantined. Hepatitis. Be mine. Oh, so sweet. Here to explain why young children of the world should be spared from the risk of vaccinations. Defend your health freedom. You mean the freedom to die? Nice. Many individuals say that the problem with the anti-vaxxer community is our ignorance. And I will ask you, why is that? The problem with anti-vaxxers, I believe, is that we all know too much. Ah, yes, big brain. We take the time out of our days to research what exactly is inside of each vaccination before we choose whether or not we want to risk. We want to take a risk and put these chemical cocktails into our bodies. Those of you who fully accept every and all vaccination when offered to you are placing too much trust into your doctors and other medical professionals just for doing their job. It is their job to tell you that you should get the vaccine, even to reduce risks of disease, even if they are personally against it. They are paid to distribute those shots, and in all honesty, probably hope their patients have some side effect, because that will just call for another follow-up appointment, thus giving them more money. So before you go and call any anti-vaxxer ignorant because they do not want to harm their child or themselves with the vaccine, do your own research why you feel this way. Don't shame the individual for their personal opinion. I don't know many doctors who would be anti-vax, seeing as they're in medical school. But, okay. And the more people that die in their custody, the less reputation they have, therefore less people want to go to them. This all backfires on the doctor in the end, so he wants you healthy. He gets paid more if you're healthy. Also, as someone who literally cannot take the flu vaccination, like, I can't get the flu shot because of allergies and stuff. RIP. Now I just feel bad for all the people who can't get, like, the serious shots or vaccinations, and you just have to be in the world with these types of people, because these anti-vaxxers are just killing off even more than their own kids. Like, you're not just killing yourself, you're not just killing your offspring, you're killing others, like the people who genuinely can't get these shots or vaccines because of, like, allergies. So, nice, good job being a murderer. Vaccines? No, my friends. You want this. While this photo seems to be a satirical photo, it explains to the general public that when you get a vaccination, you are putting straight chemicals and God only knows what else into your body. These seemingly safe shots are meant to help you, but in the end are just foreign and harmful toxins into your body. No. That's not how it works, honey. Honey. I'm sorry. Oh, sociology. Okay. This blog was created for my intro to sociology class. I will be focusing on the demographics and culture behind. And the article of natural... Oh, that is way too long for me. Okay, nope. Nope. Vibe check. Pointing at the obvious. First person. Oh no. Okay, that's totally something different, but it was funny though. Let's see what the most recent ones are. The popular ones are the ones that are commonly accepted. Search for anti-vax petition and join the group chat to remove anti-vax rhetoric from the platform. I don't know. Ooh, if you're having a bad day, please consider it. Kids, it's actually been proven that vaccinated kids are more likely to have autism because the ones that aren't vaccinated are dead. People are so scared that their kids are gonna get autism, they're willing to kill their kids for it. Oh, everyone I don't like is Fourth year med student reporting in. Had a rotation with a pediatrician where we ended up in the classic encounter with an anti-vaccination parent. This lady was a conspiracy theory magnet. She casually mentioned everything from 9/11 to chemtrails. Of course, she loved the idea of the vaccine conspiracy as well, opting not to protect her 1-year-old to stick it to big pharma. God, all fucking anti-vaxxers or whatever the fuck they want to be called hate big pharma. Like, honey, it's okay, honey, you hate a big company, you hate people who are trying to help you and your kids. Oh, poor you. I relayed all of this to my attending after my exam. I would see the patient first, gather history, and do my exam to present to my attending physician. He got this sort of lazy smirk on his face and screamed, "Watch this." We go back to the exam room and we cover all of the important bits of a well child encounter: growth charts, behavioral milestones, nutrition, sleep, and then we get to vaccines. She looks approximately 15 reasons why vaccines, what the fuck am I doing, are more dangerous than the disease they protect against. Yes, because autism, something that is literally just you can live with, is more dangerous than polio, which fucking kills you. Good on you. 10 out of 10. In addition to the various evils of the pharmaceutical industry, my attending listens quietly until she's done with her soapbox about one eternity later, and then interjects with, "Have you considered the possibility that anti-vaccine propaganda could be an attempt by the Russians or the Chinese to weaken the health of the United States population?" Ooh, fighting conspiracy with another conspiracy. 10 out of 10. In a moment of catastrophic cognitive dissonance, I swear I heard a strange popping noise as her brain misfired. It actually broke her. The allure of the increasingly ridiculous conspiracy theory was too strong. She ended up agreeing to the modified vaccine schedule. I was flabbergasted. My attending just grinned at me in response. To this day, I'm not sure the medical ethics of the situation are totally palatable, but goddamn, the result was amazing. Fighting conspiracy theorists with more conspiracy theories. That's how you deal with anti-vaxxers. 10 out of 10. God, that was great. Vaccine rights for the American people. Vaccine rights for the American people is an God damn it. I understand that anti-vaxxers are just trying to look out for their kids in the way that they think is best. And it's really, really great that they're skeptical of what goes in their children's lives, but Jesus Christ, the movement seems founded more on ableism than genuine concern. Okay. Whenever I'm unsure of a treatment or medicine for my cat, I research it or talk to my vet. It's really that easy to get information about things surrounding health. And guess what? You can do that for your kids too. I love that. You can do that for your kids too. On another note, their treatments are really fucking horrible. Making their kids, honest to God, drink they are not. They're not. Or even Tylenol. Refusing them antibiotics or even Tylenol. Oh no. Instead they offer silver and turmeric. There was one case where a child had an eye infection and other parents told the mother to put aged urine in his eyes. Oh, honey, you guys really are trying to reenact our ancestors. Honey. I've heard of people burning holes in their skin instead of getting mental. Is this literally, like, is the idea of cutting yourself so the toxins will get out of your blood coming back? Because that's what it sounds like. Like that whole thing where they were like, we must, like, take blood out of you because the toxins are in your blood. So you'll get better if we take all this blood out of you and let you bleed out. That it's just like the same thing. But now it's burning. Oh, Lord. I'm done. Could you tag anti-vax stuff, please? I'm sorry to bother you. Should I have tagged the stuff to do it? Woo. I want. Opinion. Two major factors in the anti-vax movement that people overlook are trust and capitalism and how they can't exist together. Many people assume that every anti-vaxxer is stupid, uneducated, and entitled. While this may be true for some, there are informed people choosing to opt out. I've personally spoken to a few people who don't vaccinate, and they not only know about the process, autism wasn't on a list of reasons they decide to abstain. Even people who believe vaccines cause autism don't feel safe vaccinating their children. I believe that a mixture of personal distrust of doctors and a general distrust of the medical field and industry feeds the problem you're facing today. Yeah, honestly, I understand that, but you're doing something that's bringing back diseases that we eradicated years ago. Like, I understand if you opt out of, like, flu vaccines and stuff like that because those are optional vaccines. But the ones for... Sorry, I just, like, was out of for a minute. The ones for things that have been eradicated years ago, they need to get those. Because we can't have them bringing it back after they've already been eradicated. I personally know of only one person who was happy with their doctor, and I've heard many stories of people who stopped even trying to see their doctor because of pill pushing, lack of empathy, ableism, or issues being ignored. It's hard to trust someone who doesn't... I'm so sorry for that. It's hard to trust someone who doesn't seem invested in your health. They're pushing these things on you because they are invested in your health. Capitalism. The issue feeds into trust because when something can be profiting off your pain, there can be no trust. We all know many people got into the medical profession for the salary, the social status, and parental pressure. We all know companies can pay for medical studies to show results they want to see. On the other side of capitalism, many people can't afford to switch doctors, can't afford to take time off to get second opinions. In closing, although people should be vaccinating their children, it is negligent to put no responsibility on the medical industry. They should be constantly striving for better relations between themselves and their patients. They should be taking the profit out of it, and we need to start viewing anti-vaccine as a symptom of a larger problem. Okay, I'm not going to bring my actual political views into that, but I mean, that's kind of hard to comment on because they're pushing these things on you because they are worried about your health. And yes, some of them did get into it for the wrong reasons. There are still quite a few people who got into that profession because they love what they're doing and they love helping people. I want to be a therapist, and it's not because they make a lot of money, because they don't. I want to be a therapist so I can help people. I want to make people see themselves better, and I want to help people get healthier. And a lot of the times, that's what I hear why a lot of people are going for doctors, too. It's all just what you look at it. The way you look at it. Someone has probably already said this, but Antivaxx, in some states they are, charged with child neglect and child endangerment and have their kids taken away. Like, if their child dies, some of them really do. Oh, your fave isn't. Oh no.